Thibang Phete is once again linked with Kaizer Chiefs. Renaldo apparently talks are ongoing, and we are going to look at the contract details of umfana lo wakwashinga. We are also going to talk about what has happened to Mihleli Mabuza, not forgetting Bongani Sam officially leaving Kaizer Chiefs. It's not been announced yet, but I'm saying officially. Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation KNFTV. I am Pilo. I am your host on this. This is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. Khosi Football Club. Right. So the story of the day that was reported yesterday already on the 29th is that Bongani Sam has left Kaizer Chiefs in a historical way and manner. Bongani Sam left Kaizer Chiefs without playing a single minute in any official game. That is crazy, but it just points to us and it tells us as fans how much poor the recruitment department has been at Kaizer Chiefs over the past few years. Now, obviously, they've gotten Utera, which means they are learning from their mistakes, which, you know, is a good thing. And they just also brought on another administrator so that they could help with those things. So I hope that these mistakes, like signing Abo Bongani Sam just because they are available as free agents, will stop from this day going forward, because wow, we cannot have this thing happening ever again. I mean, you sign a player for a reported fee of around 5-6 million rands and it doesn't play a single game. And now the problem that Kaizer Chiefs have is that Bongani Sam is still left with 2 years in his contract and they still have to pay that money, because even if the player's contract is terminated, you still get to pay them something. But anyways, let's talk about this guy. So this is Thibang Phete, and if you don't know who he is, he's 31. And back in April, March, somewhere there, Post reported that Kaizer Chiefs were trying to sign the guy, and he ended up going abroad to play there. Now, new reports are suggesting again that Chiefs might still be in pursuit of Thibang Phete. And we know these things happen with Kaizer Chiefs. Once they want a player, it's like a dog with a bone. They will want that player until they get them. And given the fact that Magic Word, he's a free agent. And Kaizer Chiefs did try to sign Ocon and they couldn't get him. Now there's an alternative. Who is a free agent? Do you not think they will sign him? Especially given the fact that they already have starting center backs. I think that Miguel Msimango, or Miguel Dudley, or Miguel Hayden McCarthy. So they do have starting center backs. Even at this rate, I think that they are taking Bradley Cross as a center back. So they have center backs, right, who can start. So Phete, they might be signing him as a backup center back, which I think is for them, since they're playing in Africa. They will also need him because he's going to be there with his vast experience that he has gotten abroad over the years. Which then brings us to him, Renaldo. So Umchita as a goalkeeper, these talks were there earlier on in the transfer window and they are continuing. By the way, this transfer window is going until, is it the 22nd of September or the 31st of, or the 30th of September? Somewhere there. It's going somewhere there. So there's still a lot of things that are going to be said. A lot of speculation. A lot of content for me. Anyways, what is happening with Renaldo is I saw this from Eric Ndakichima's thingy on Twitter. Although I'm starting not to trust that guy slowly but surely, because he was talking about Gabatino Mango and the fact that Chiefs missed out. They didn't miss out because they never wanted him to begin with. But anyways, he has refueled the speculations that Chiefs are in talks with Renaldo. And I will say this because I find it weird. Sometimes on these videos, I will say, this is a report, this is a rumor, and then people will say, Mpilo said. No, Mpilo is not saying. Mpilo is saying there are rumors about Renaldo. However, Mpilo is also saying he does not believe that this is going to happen. It might happen, but I personally don't believe it will happen. Reason being, Sekhukhune are notoriously known for keeping their players when Kaizer Chiefs comes knocking. I think that Kaizer Chiefs, if they want someone, a goalkeeper to sign, there are two options that will happen. Either they won't sign a goalkeeper and keep the one who exists, or they will find a foreign goalkeeper. So they will basically let Ntwari go and sign another foreign goalkeeper. That's what I think. But yeah, never say never in this transfer market. Which then brings us to Nkanyiso Shinga. So Nkanyiso Shinga, the left back, signed by Kaizer Chiefs. And unlike Chisley, because someone corrected me on the comments and said, do you think it's not Chisley? You know, about them signing from there in championship. Not championship, League 1. Yeah, League 2. Doesn't matter. The point is, he's been offered 3 years. I thought they were offering players 2-year contracts, but there we go. Nkanyiso Shinga, they've offered him 3 years with an option. And apparently Kaizer Chiefs paid 4.5 million to acquire this player. Now, what's fun is that increasingly it's looking like Kaizer Chiefs are paying these fees. They are more comfortable with paying Boma 4.5 million to Boma 7 million, because all of the players that we have heard that Kaizer Chiefs paid to sign this player, the price tag that we hear is, it was 5 million, or it was 6 million, or it's just always something around there to which, yeah, they paid this much money. So yeah, 3 years with an option to extend, 4.5 million. He had a year remaining, and his team was actually promoted to the the top league in Portugal. Which then brings us to this guy. Do you know who he is? The right back, Mihleli Mabuza, another one who played his football in Portugal, but he is now apparently gone back to Portugal and is going to be playing for Amora FC, who are playing in Portuguese League 3rd Division. That is pretty much low. And we had reports earlier on in the transfer window that he actually did want to come and play for Kaizer Chiefs. I mean, you don't go to trials with a team if you don't want to play for the team. So he came to trials with the Chiefs, but then Chiefs signed, who's this guy? They signed the right back from the Pirates, and they thought he was surplus to requirements. I don't know. I'm not going to say, Chiefs made a mistake by not signing him, because they assessed him, they looked at him, and they thought, nah, we're not going to get him. So yeah, if you wanted him to come to Chiefs, unfortunately for you, he's not coming to Kaizer Chiefs. And we have dates, by the way. Before we talk about dates, do make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 60,000 before the season starts, so that by the time the season ends, we reach 100,000, because Anfunuk subscribe. Guys, subscribing is free. Subscribing is free. Just tap the subscribe button. Just because apparently over a month I get like 1 million views, but over those 1 million views, only like 5%, only 20% of people are subscribed. Come on, guys, let's be fair. Don't consume and not subscribe. Nah, subscribing. Anyways, so I'm at dates for the league. So the MTN 8 starts on the 1st of August. So the league is starting. The league is starting 7 days after that, because the league will start on the 8th of August, while the top 8 will start on the 1st of August. So we're not starting later on. So this is good. We're not starting in September. I'm happy, and yeah, I'm excited for the season. And as much as I'm excited for the season, we're not going to win the league. I'm sorry. But what do you guys think? Sundowns is too far ahead of all of us, and we are not signing players that we need. So yeah, I'm just excited with the football will be back, and we'll be competing much better that next season than this one. So yeah, you guys tell me about all these things, all these guys: Mihleli Mabuza, Bongani Sam, Thibang Phete. Thibang, not Thibang. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, it goes Alpelumoya. I know.